Welcome to Simply Explained English, where we make English fun and easy to learn. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Eric. We'll explore new words, share engaging dialogues, and chat about everyday language use.
So sit back, relax, and let's get wordy. Okay, Eric, let's get started with today's words. What are the words today, Eric?
Okay, Lisa. The first word today is particular. Then we will continue with on purpose, to encourage, then to ignore. And the final one is to get up.
Great. Okay, Eric, can you start with the first word?
The first word today is particular.
Particular.
Particular. It means something that is specific or special. For example, if you like a particular kind of music, it means you like a specific type that is special to you.
I see. So, if I say I want a particular book from the library, it means I want a specific one?
That's right, Lisa. Now let's listen to a dialogue using the word particular.
Excuse me, I'm looking for a particular dress I saw in your online store.
Sure, can you describe the dress for me?
It's a long red evening gown with a lace trim.
Ah, I know the one you're talking about. It's a very particular dress, and we only have one left in stock. Let me show you where it is.
In this dialogue, the customer is looking for a specific, unique dress that she saw online.
Yes, and the salesperson understands that it's a particular dress because it's different from the others and there's only one left.
Lisa, have you ever searched for a particular item like the customer in the dialogue?
Yes, I once spent weeks looking for a particular pair of shoes I saw in a magazine. I finally found them in a small boutique store.
That's very interesting. It shows that when you have something specific in mind, you will try to find it.
Exactly. And you feel happy when you find it because it's what you're particularly looking for. What about you, Eric? Have you ever looked for something particular?
Yes, once I was looking for a special record for my collection. It took me months to find it, but it was worth it.
That's so cool. It's amazing how much effort we make to find something, if it's particular to us.
Absolutely. So, Lisa, how else might someone use the word particular in a sentence?
You could say she wanted a particular type of cactus, or I need a particular ingredient for this dish.
Those are great examples. They show that particular can be used to describe something specific or special that you need or want.
Okay, let's move on to our next word. What is the next word, Eric?
The next word is on purpose.
On purpose.
On purpose.
On purpose means doing something intentionally, not by accident. When you do something on purpose, you do it because you want to.
For example, if you say, I didn't break the vase on purpose, it means it was an accident and not something you wanted to do.
That's right. Now, let's have a sample dialogue using the phrase on purpose.
John, did you push Sarah on purpose?
No, Miss Smith. I accidentally pushed her when I was walking to my desk. Not on purpose.
Okay, I understand. Please be more careful next time.
It's okay, Miss Smith. I know. John didn't do it on purpose.
In this dialogue, the teacher asks John if he has pushed Sarah on purpose.
Yes, and John explains that it was an accident and not something he did on purpose.
It's important to understand the difference between doing something on purpose and doing it by accident.
Definitely. When you do something on purpose, you know what you're doing.
Lisa, have you ever done something on purpose that you felt bad about?
Yes, when I was younger, I once said something bad to my friend on purpose because I was angry. I felt bad about it, and later, I apologized.
I think we've all done things on purpose that we wish we regret. It's important to think before we say or do something that can be misunderstood.
I agree. What about you, Eric? Have you ever done something on purpose that had a positive outcome?
Yes, I once surprised my mom by cleaning the whole house on purpose while she was out. She was so happy when she came home.
That's so sweet. Doing something nice for someone on purpose could help them a lot. Okay, well, I think that covers the phrase on purpose pretty well.
I agree. Thanks for the great discussion, Lisa.
You're welcome, Eric. Let's explain the next word.
Okay, Lisa, the next word is to encourage.
To encourage.
To encourage. To encourage means to give someone support, confidence, or hope. When you encourage someone, you help them feel better about themselves or a situation.
For example, if your friend is nervous about a test, you might encourage them by saying, "You've studied hard. I believe in you. You can do this."
Exactly. Encouraging someone can make a big difference. Now, let's have a sample dialogue using the word encourage.
How was the presentation, Rosa?
Well, I was very nervous about speaking in front of everyone at the beginning. Then, my teacher said, "You've worked really hard on your presentation, haven't you? I believe in you. You know this topic well."
So did she encourage you?
Yes, she did. I went there and shared what I know very well.
In this dialogue, the teacher encourages the student because she is very nervous.
Yes, the teacher gives the students support and confidence to keep trying and not give up.
To encourage someone can be really powerful, especially when someone is having a difficult time. Lisa, have you ever encouraged someone who needed you?
Yes, my little sister was trying to do her math homework once, and I encouraged her to keep practicing and not give up. And she got a good grade on her test.
That's wonderful. Has anyone ever encouraged you when you needed it?
Yes, when I was learning to ride a bike, my dad encouraged me and helped me believe in myself. He gave me the confidence to keep trying until I finally learned how to ride.
That's a great example. To encourage someone is a powerful tool that we can use to help others.
I couldn't agree more. So, Eric, can you give more examples of how to use the word encourage in a sentence?
You could say, "I want to encourage my friend to follow her dreams." Or, "The teacher has encouraged the student to do better in class."
Those are excellent examples. I hope our listeners understand what to encourage means and how to use it in a sentence.
Exactly. Well, I think we've covered the word encourage quite well. Now, let's move on to the next word.
Okay, Eric, can you explain the next word?
The next word is to ignore.
To ignore.
To ignore. It means not paying attention to someone or something on purpose.
So if my friend is talking to me and I don't listen, am I ignoring her?
Yes, that's right. It's not a nice thing to do. Now, let's hear a dialogue using to ignore.
Hey, John. Did you hear what I said?
Sorry, Sarah. I ignored you because I was trying to study for my exam.
Oh, I understand. I didn't realize you were studying.
Thanks for understanding, Sarah. I didn't mean to be rude by ignoring you.
In this dialogue, John ignores Sarah because he focuses on studying for his exam.
Yes. And Sarah understands why John is ignoring her and doesn't take it personally.
It's important to remember that ignoring someone can sometimes be rude, even if it's what you want to do.
You made a good point, Eric. It is always better to communicate rather than ignore someone and let them know if you need to focus on something else.
I agree. Lisa, have you ever been in a situation where you had to ignore something or someone?
Yes, when I was studying for a big test, I had to ignore my phone notifications so I could concentrate. It was hard, but it helped me focus.
That's a great example of when ignoring something can be helpful. What about being ignored? Has anyone ever ignored you, Lisa?
Sure. Once, I was in a group and I tried to share my idea, but everyone ignored me. I didn't feel good.
What did you do then?
I waited for the right moment and tried again. This time, they listened and they liked my idea.
Good for you, Lisa. And how should we react when someone ignores us?
We should stay calm and try to find out why. Maybe they are busy or didn't hear us.
That's a good approach. It's better to understand the situation before being upset.
Exactly. And our listeners, remember, it's important to listen to others. Don't ignore your friends or family. Your attention is important to them.
Exactly. I think we've talked about the word ignore enough. Let's explain our last word. The last word is to get up.
To get up.
To get up.
To get up means to rise from a sitting or lying position. It's the opposite of sitting down or lying down.
For example, when you wake up in the morning, you get out of bed to start your day.
That's right. We get up every day, usually after sleeping or resting. Now, let's have a sample dialogue using the phrase to get up.
John, it's time to get up. You'll be late for school.
Okay, Mom. Just 5 more minutes, please.
No, John, you need to get up now. Breakfast is ready, and you don't want to miss the bus.
All right, I'm getting up. Thanks for waking me, Mom.
In this dialogue, John's mom is telling him to get up because he needs to get ready for school.
Yes, and he knows he needs to get up and start his day.
Getting up can be challenging sometimes, especially if you're tired or not feeling well.
That's true. But it's important to get up and start the day, even if it's difficult.
Definitely. So, Lisa, how else might someone use the phrase to get up in a sentence?
You could say, I need to get up early tomorrow for a meeting, or my grandma needs help to get up from her chair.
Those are excellent examples. They show how to get up can be used in different contexts, whether it's waking up in the morning or standing up from a seated position.
Exactly. Well, I think we've covered the phrase to get up quite well.
I agree. Thanks for the helpful discussion, Lisa.
You're welcome, Eric. It was nice to explain the words to our listeners with you.
We hope you've enjoyed today's episode and learned something new along the way.
Keep practicing, stay curious, and remember to join us again for more words. Until next time, this is Lisa and Eric saying goodbye. Happy learning.
Bye-bye.